Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how I test creatives in Facebook ads. Creative is one of the most important things with your Facebook advertising, and one of the biggest mistakes that I see advertisers is making is that they are not testing enough creatives and variation, which results them like failing. For example, they only test one creative and one variation, and if it's not working, say okay, that's it, dropshipping is dead, or e-commerce is dead, or basically the product is dead, which is absolutely not true. So in this video I'm going to show you what I have learned from generating over $5 million with Facebook ads since the last year that I started, and hopefully you guys can get a value and this can help you to grow your business as well. But before I start the video, I just wanted to mention that we are doing a 45 minutes consultation call every week. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is smash the like button, comment down below eComparison 2022 and subscribe to the channel, guys. And basically that's it, that's all I ask for. So without further ado, let's just hop onto the content. So guys, here is a PowerPoint I made for you in order to explain everything better, so hopefully you learn and get value. So there's different options that you can test for when it comes to creatives in Facebook ads, because you have to know that creative is one of the most important things in order to have a consistent sales and instability and in order to exit your brand in the future. But if you want to stick to a dropship and have a product that dies out within 1 to 2 months, you can do the method that you're always doing. I have been able to generate the results I have done, so it's only with creatives. There are no secret methods. I only have been able to make the winning creatives over time because I see what works and I try to duplicate the process. I don't reinvent the wheel. I don't try like something new, because like if it works, I just do it with the different actors. I see like what actors maybe work in this video, what kind of actors did we have, what was the weight, what was the skin color, age range, hair color, everything is very important, guys. Like it comes down to the skin color and basically hair color as well when you're selling it in European countries, because you want to make sure that the audience that you have can relate to it. So me, basically I try to see what my audience look like for example, you can say your audience, okay, she is 25 years old, she have a blonde hair, like basically try to see that what are your audience values, what are they looking for, how can you make them life better in order to have a better upsell, better understanding, and make your ads more relatable to them. And you can see this by seeing what kind of people comment under your videos, or maybe just change the age range. You can send out emails and say why did you purchase the product, or you can check your competitor ads and basically see what kind of actors are they using, because the actors are their demographic or their audiences. Because for example, if you're trying to sell a gym products, or I don't know, the top t-shirt or whey protein, you're not going to put some little baby that say okay, buy this product. You're going to put some muscle guy, big guy that says yeah, I use this protein and I gained like 3 pounds of muscle in the last week. So you can say okay, he's big, he's huge, he have the body that I want to, or I can relate to him, we kind of lookalikes, so I'm going to listen to him and buy it. But if you saw another skinny guy that says yeah, I gained muscle, it's not going to relate to you, because where is the muscle, right? He's not matching the demographics, so it's not going to be make sense. So with that being said, let's just start, guys. So you can test different call to action buttons like sign up or learn now. For example, back in 2-3 months ago we had learn now and shop now, but right now with Facebook they gave us the option for order now as well. There was another one I don't remember, but mostly for within the past 2 months I'm not using shop now anymore. I'm just using order now, basically, because like it's relatively new and people are just tired of shop now, buy now, get yours now, so order now makes it more like not attacky as used to be, because in shop now we had it for a long time. That was the only option that says like shop now, get yours now, and beside that it was learn more. But now we have order now as well, so I tend to use that one. And the next one will be same video with the different headlines. I didn't find this very useful, guys, but I did try it at the beginning, and to this day I still test it, but not as much as I used to test it. So the headline in the videos doesn't really matter, as long as it does matter, but it should just, you don't need to test tons of headlines. I just have one headline that relates. I see what are my competitors doing and all of these big brands within my niche, and I see all of them using one headline over all of their ads. One headline, one text, everything is same. And same with video with different text. This can like maybe make some difference. And my recommendation of what worked for me and works for me to this day is that I just change the first 5 to 10 second text in the video, basically in the subtitles. I just change that and see how it can resonate with the audiences, and I test that, and yeah, basically that what works for me. And the fourth one is one image versus one video. To this day, I haven't had any image ads that I ran for more than 1 week, since my products are mostly big problem solvers and most of them are high ticket. So it requires much more explanation and much more trust that I have to gain from the audience, like credibility and stuff, since the product is high ticket and they're going to think about it a minute or two in order to say, okay, should I really pay this much money for the brand that I do not know, but this product really solves my problem, but I haven't seen it before. So basically all that. So the number 5 is one video versus other video, which I always do test, but I'm going to show you my ad accounts, 3 of my ad accounts actually, that how I do this in live, but more on that later. And number 6 will be a square video versus full size video. So with full size I mean 4:5 guys, square video is 1:1. So in my experience, 4:5 works perfectly for Facebook ads, all placements, basically Instagram and all, like Facebook and Instagram automatic placement. 4.5 is going to like match everything perfectly, and in story ratio, and when you put that video in story, it's going to like take more of the screen without being it like full size story, you know, so you can utilize these videos everywhere. And I believe like square videos are like not good anymore, and I'm not using them. Like I haven't used a square video in like past 7 months. And the last one is one video versus a carousel with 2/5 videos. I did this as well for one store. For one of my stores it did work, but for other ones it didn't. So I would say that success rate for the last one will be like 10% out of 100, but that really depends on your product, and you of course never know until you test it, guys. Okay guys, so we have 2-3 methods that I will teach you in this video about how to test. The first method will be manual testing, which I usually use. So the first one will be 2 to 5 ads per ad set. Basically find the winners and key losers, 2-4 ads, ideally 5 maximum. Okay, so in this one you don't have, basically Facebook doesn't give you option to choose which ad going to spend more. So if you put 2 to 4 ads or 5 maximum in one, Facebook going to choose one of them and basically test them. And this is mostly if you're on low budget and if you have a little bit of data on your pixel, this would work. But like you have to at least spend around $20 to see like what is happening. And the cons, basically cons for this will be job must be done manually, current amount of time spent on optimization, so you have to always have a look and see like what is happening, how to optimize everything. And Facebook not allocate the budgets evenly, as I said before. But there is another solution to this that I'm currently using. So it's basically that you will find your best winning audience and test your best creative with those audience, right? And to see like, okay, this is my best winning audiences, let's see that what creatives works with them. So before iOS update and all that crap that happened, guys, we usually have to test them with like 1% purchase lookalikes, and you know, 1% out of all of the lookalikes, maybe 1% website visitors, 1% add to cart, 1% initiate checkout. But before everyone recommends, like you can find your best winning creatives when you test it with your 1%, 1 to 2% purchase lookalikes, right? Because those are the closest audiences to the closest to your winning audiences. But after iOS 14, basically lookalikes went to the trash. So for me, like I'm getting over 5,000 to 6,000 purchases a day, guys, and trust me, I'm not getting enough lookalikes data, and like I have tons of data. I've been using this pixel for over a year now, and when I try to make a lookalikes, and basically all of my lookalikes are to like 4,000, 3,000 people, and when I put it like from 1 to 10%, all of it will be like 30 to 40,000, which just shows that Facebook has lost touch in there. So lookalikes doesn't work for me anymore, and I recommend, and I seen like from my other friends that I spent a lot of money on ads, they say the same thing. So I would be guessing that would be the same for you. And if you don't have a pixel data and you're not spending that much of money like I am, so you're going to have a lesser data than that, so it's going to basically suck. So what I'm recommending you to do is to see what are your winning interests, right? So you're scaling interest right now, you're testing in ABO, scaling in CBOs. Look at the past 10 days and see which of your interests have got the most purchase and best ROAS, so you can take that interest and test your creative with that. And that will be the only thing that I could recommend you, which I'll be showing you in my ad account after this presentation, guys, and this slide I mean. So the most reasonable structure will be video 1 takes 1, video 2 takes 2, video 3 takes 3, right? So text doesn't matter, right? So if you want to, you can test texts as well. So what I recommend you to do is you have video 1 takes 1, video 1 takes 2, video 1 takes 3, right? You put them in one ad, one interest, and let them spend and let Facebook basically decide which text is better, right? But you don't put different variations within that. So it will be like, for example, variation 1 takes 1, variation 1 takes 2, variation 3 takes 3. So basically you just test the text there and just let the Facebook optimize, right? So let me just show you this on my ad account. Okay guys, so as you can see here, we are in one of the ad accounts for one of the stores that I'm currently running. You can see here with this ad account I have spent around 156,000 euros to be able to get back around 600,000 euros with average ROAS of 4. I'm going to refresh this for you, and you can see here this is the result of the past 3 months to today, the date I'm shooting this video actually. So I'm going to show, the reason I'm showing you this is that because this method still today works, and it wasn't like I wasn't able to get like average of 4 ROAS, which for this store will be around 68% profit margin, because we are very profitable with this. And yeah, with every dollar we spend we get 4 back. I'm going to show you another ad account with the same method. With this ad account on the past 3 months we have spent around 30,000 euros to get back almost 400,000, average ROAS of 11, guys. And you can see I'm going to refresh the screen for the haters, let's say, and this ad account get around 2 million impressions. I forgot to show you this ad account around 8 million impressions. And we have the third ad account I'm going to show you from last 3 months. Also you can see here in this ad account we spent around 147,000 euros to get back 520, and I'm going to refresh this for you as well, so you just check this is not fake, guys, right? So with all these 3 ad accounts being showed, let's just get on to the creative testing. Okay guys, so as you can see here we are in one of my campaigns that I test creatives. So you can see here I have ad set main 2, main 1. You can see here main 2, main 2, main 2. So these are all main 2s are one of the winning interests that I have, and all the main ones are same of that interest that I have also. So what I have done here is, so for example we say like dogs are my winning interest. I duplicated dogs 10 times here, and each time in one of the ad sets I put one ad. So you can see here, so because what's the reason, like why didn't I just put 4 ads in here? Because I cannot decide how much Facebook spends on this one and the next ad and the next ad. So I want the specific budget spent on this in order to get the data so I can make the decisions. I don't want Facebook to decide, because I want to know like, okay, you get this amount of money, I want to see how much you spend. And how I make my decisions I will tell you as well. So I usually let them run until they get 2,000 impressions, and after they get 2,000 impressions they will shut down automatically by the rules I have created, right? But if I'm unsure, like if I want to see, I let them run for 2 days, and with the budget of how I don't know, the budget was around 20-25 euros. So I just let them spend, you know, in order to see the results. And you can see here this campaign generated around 2.46 ROAS, even though like it wasn't that profitable. But yeah, the main reason of this campaign was testing. So let me just show you here. So for example, you can see here with the main 2 here, this video generated over 3,500 impressions. Of the 2,500 impressions, only 900 click on the video, like just click on to playing the video. Okay, so what can I get from here? I can get that the thumbnail isn't that attracting, right? Because like this is very bad. And you can see here average video play time is 4 seconds, even though my videos are 13 seconds. So this means this is not relating to audience at all, guys. And right, so we come here and we can see cost per link click as well, which is €4, which is ridiculously high. But sometimes, you know, they get lower, they get higher, so I just let them spend in order to get the results. We can see here that where was it, sorry, we can see here unique CTR is under 1%, which is absolutely crazy, guys. You should just delete this creative, but I just wanted to test, you know, to see what works, and you can see the same results in here. So let me show you my winning creatives. I just sort by purchase. Please keep in mind that purchase is not the metric that I choose when I'm trying to see which is my winning creative. The metrics that I check is the unique CTR, basically how many people went through it, how many people went to the website after. These are the most winning creative. For me, for example, this creative that got 4 purchases is much better than this creative that got 10 purchases, right? Because you can see here the average video watch time here is 9 seconds, here is 10 seconds, is much better, and impression is 3,500, and we have almost 1,500 3 seconds. So it means like around half of the people click on the video, so it means it gets interesting for them, right? And the CTR is 3%, which means that more people click to make the video full screen, and more people after that went onto the website. And same I can say here for this video, right? So you can see here this one got 2.41% unique CTR, and 2% went to the website, right? These two are winning creative, which I will take and test it for the most. So you can see here there isn't too much difference and drop from here as well, right? But this is how basically, guys, I test creatives, and you can see here how many. Just show you all of the creatives. So you can see here I have the dates that I have launched the creative plus the name of them, and you can see how many variation, guys, I test. And basically this test happen as long as I get my videos every day, right? So as soon as I get them, I test more videos, I test, because when you're doing it in European countries, there's a difference between European and bigger markets such as USA, United Kingdom. So in European countries you are less people, right? You have 10 million, 8 million people. In Sweden, of the 8 million people, for example, we say 1 million is just only your audience, right? And of those 1 million, how many people are really interested into buying that product? And you're showing your video as to them, and basically you are spending high amount, you're going to saturate your audience very fast. So in order to stay relevant in European countries, it's much harder than it is in US, and it requires more advertising skills, basically, because your videos will get burned out very soon. So this is how I basically test my creatives, and in each interest I will put only one video, as I said before I want that specific amount to be spent in that video in order to see, okay, this works, it doesn't work. So, and I can have like basically sometimes 4 times variation, and you can see here basically this is not going to be shown, but by the color of it you can see these are same videos. So you can see T1 and T1, T3. So I have just tested the first 3 seconds to 10 seconds of the video is same, but the rest of the video is different. So for running this store, I have had like winning creatives, right? And all of these winning creatives had the different, like all of the videos are different. When I find some videos, for example, when I find some videos here that have like high 50% to 25% video plays, right? So if they have a 25% video plays, and basically we say if they have, for example, 1,500 25% video plays, right? And from that we have 250%. So it means, okay, we have many people that like the 25% of the video. That means like first 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, depending on how long your video is. But from 25 to 50 seconds, they don't like it. Like it doesn't relate to them. We have to remove that. We have to see what it is. Is it the actor that we are using in the video? Is it the words that we are saying? Is it, I don't know. Is it the quality? Is it the coloring? Is it the translation that is off? So you have to try to see what works, right? And the winning creative that I see, okay, these 10 seconds of all of these videos are the same, but the rest of it is different, and all of them were winning. So when I find the videos that have the first 25 seconds like gold, everyone is watching them, I take that 25% from that video and I will remove the 25% of my old winning video that doesn't perform anymore, and I just change the places, guys, right? So I take the 10 second from the video that works, only 10 seconds of that video that works, and I change it with my 10 second of winning video creative. Please don't lose me there, guys. I know it's going to be hard, but if you just re-listen to it. So let me repeat myself. The first 25% of the video, we say it have too much like click-through rate, everybody sees it, everything perfect, but when we go to 50%, it drops dramatically, right? So it means audience doesn't relate to it and it gets sucked out. So you can take that 25% of that video, right, and you can mix it with your winning creative that doesn't work anymore, because creative gets saturated even though how winning they are, after a while it doesn't work on Facebook, right? So you can remove the 25% of your first of your winning video and change it with this one and replace it, right, and test that one. And this is basically what I did here. These all three were three different of my winning videos. I scared a lot and they just died, right? And they all of them had a different different 20 seconds, like everything was different. So what I did was, this video, the first 10 seconds of this video was very good, the rest of it was trash. So what I did was I removed the 10 seconds of my old winning videos and I replaced it with this one. And as you can see here, the results, guys, unique CTR 3%, 2%, 2.41%, and you can see all of them were winning, right? But this, and after that, like when this happens, I just judge it, okay, in my eyes, guys, this is the most winning one because have the higher click-through rate at the end. So this means how many people click on the link after they saw the video, right? So it is 2%. So okay, I see this is much better. Or maybe I test this one and I just basically test them even more to see like which one works better, right? And this is it, guys. This is basically how I test my videos for now after iOS update. I hope you got value, but let's just continue with the video. Okay, so I showed you how I optimize, so I'm just going to explain it in simple matters. So how to optimize the manual test, turn off the ads with low return on investment, which is ROI, guys. But with the new update, as I said before, you have to look at the metrics that I did. But this one works as well, but please don't judge your winning creatives based on purchases. Please don't do that. And method 2 will be Facebook split testing. So with this, you just give the money to Facebook and basically they will test it. So let me just explain. Great, especially for tests. Facebook sends you explicit statistics. Sorry, I cannot say that word. No overlapping of the audiences, right? Need a large audience, you can pay X times more than you would normally comparing to a manual testing, right? Because Facebook will test everything for you basically and you will not do anything. So that will be images, videos, thumbnails, headline. They will mix everything, guys, and basically get into it. So how to optimize split testing? Test only one feature variable. Limit your split test to only like ABO testing, right? Think about the required sample size and time. Difference in samples must be significant. So what I mean by this is like you cannot change only 2-3 seconds of the video. Everything must be different in order to have a higher chance of success and seeing which one is your winning creative. Okay, guys, the last method will be method 3, which is dynamic creative testing. And this method I don't use that often, but I have done that, so I thought it would be share it with you. Maybe it works for you, for your product and for your ad account basically. And yeah, so let's get into it. So tested by machine learning, you only give the input data. Facebook randomly mix up variables to find the best performing combinations until the results are not available. So what I mean by this is you will give basically Facebook 5 to 6 headlines, you will give them 5 to 6 text and 4 to 5 videos, right? And you will not basically see everything. Facebook will like match these texts, match these videos, watch these thumbnails, everything together, test 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 1, 4 to 3, and basically sees which one works. But you will not be able to see the data that much, guys. It's not that much of narrow. You will just leave everything to Facebook, you will not see shit, and Facebook basically will find the best one, which I will not recommend, because I recommend you to have much control as you can when testing, right? When scaling, you can just let Facebook do its thing, because Facebook wants you to make more money. When you make more money, you spend more on them, and just circle goes around, right? So cons with this are you're completely reliant on Facebook and do not see the results of the test, and it's limited variation supported, right? Because you cannot do it more than 4 to 5 times. Supported variation. You are completely reliant on Facebook and you do not see the results, and as I said before. Sorry guys, I had the last one wrong, I just fixed it. Sorry for that. So the last one will be supported variations, which is like basically max 5 titles you can do, up to 10 video and images you can do, and that will be max 5 descriptions and 5 call to actions. And basically Facebook will mix all of these together, 1 to 2 as I said before, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 4 to 1, and see which one basically works. And yeah, they just do that. How to optimize for dynamic creatives. So all you need to do is just use your common bidding strategy, stick to the broad targeting. It needs to be as broad as possible so Facebook can just leverage it, and just get you the best results. If your audience isn't like more than 100k guys, it's going to be basically difficult. And I say 100k because in Europe that's all you can get. Like mostly a broad audience for me is like 800k, isn't that many people. So yeah. And your text, videos, headlines should be universal, right? Should relate to everything, not everything, but within your audience. And monitor the performance as much as you can, but still you're not going to have too much options to monitor as well. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you got a bit of value. If you did, just smash the like button. Before I end the video, I wanted to announce the last week consultation call winner, which is, so all you have to do is just DM me at my Instagram with the proof that this is your profile so we can schedule a call. See you guys next time.